What's up, guys, and welcome back to Review in a Few. Now, yesterday, Kevin Holland on ESPN MMA discussed how he and two other guys stopped a shooter at a Houston restaurant. I will put a link down below for the full interview with ESPN MMA, wherein Kevin Holland talks in detail about this interaction. You will find the link in the comments and in the description down below. So I picked out the important part in the interview. Now listen up. They say they were on a restaurant, and this happened right here.
I was facing one way, and then we heard a big loud bang. I thought it was champagne bottle popping, because it was people behind us. They're having a birthday party, and I go to look around. You see people running like they had the look of death on their face, just super worried. And so, I'm like, all right, well, we know what this is. So get a little low, check the corner. I see the gun. The guy grabbed the guy, but the gun's facing right towards where we are. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a move this way. You know what I mean? Get around this, so I don't have to worry about it. So I go around the other side. I come up behind the guy, grab a chair. I was gonna smack him with a chair, but when you get to the other side, you can't really see who the shooter is, whether it's the guy on top or the guy on bottom exactly. But I noticed the guy on top was mainly holding the guy's hand to try and get him to stop squeezing the trigger. So then, we ply the gun out of that guy's hand. And I go ahead, I pull him into my lap, put the hooks in, hit him with a rear naked choke. My baby uncle's sitting there. He's looking at me. He's Herb Dean with the dreads hanging out the back. You know what I mean? Skinny Herb. That's what I call him right there at that moment. And he's like, he's not asleep. He's not asleep. All right, he's asleep. So as soon as he was asleep, I let go of the choke, slid out on top, got full mount, stretched the arms out so he couldn't reach for anything. We grabbed his backpack, threw his backpack off to the side, made sure the gun was out of play, made sure he couldn't reach for anything, held his head so he couldn't bite me. And, a few minutes later, I ain't never seen the police pull up that fast. So good job to Houston PD. They got there pretty quick.
Mad respect to Kevin for doing what he did. It's amazing, man. We all talk about what we would do in this particular situation, but you never know what you're capable of, or if you're really gonna do anything. You just freeze out. So mad respect to him for being calm at that situation, choosing, like, analyzing the situation and picking out the right option. I think that comes with fighting at this high of a level. People like this just think about that stuff all the time, and they're ready for whatever. Also mad respect to the guy, the first guy who jumped up and grabbed the gun once it was shot. That's mad respectable. He was with his family, I believe. He said so Holland is kind of blaming him for not pointing the gun at the right direction. He's saying just he just wrestled with him, and the gun was pointing to other civilians. So if he had shot the gun, someone was definitely gonna get shot. So Holland is basically saying you should have pointed up or down, depending on where you stay. I mean, just the fact that he jumped up and stopped him is mad respectable, and Holland says that as well. But people at that situation, just the fact that you do something is very commendable. Holland is a crazy killer, man. He's a crazy mother. Just recently, I think a couple of weeks ago, and they discussed this on his interview as well. He stopped a robber. This guy is a living superhero out here, man. he says he asked him, "Why did you do this?" He says, "Because I'm a fan of Batman." Mad respect to Kevin Holland, man. I wish him the best. Listen up to what he did to this alleged robber in his neighborhood.
Yeah, the guy had jacked the car, but that was in the neighborhood. I just seen the guy driving off in a stolen car. Guy was chasing him. I chased, you know what I mean? I go behind him. I was in my Charger at the time, so I just was looking at a good time to speed with my Charger without getting in trouble. So that's how that kind of went.
This guy is he just finds himself in some shit, right? It's amazing. The guy, I've been following him, not gonna lie to you, for like the past three fights of his. The guy is four fights, because he fought like a lot of, like, three times, I guess, last year or something like that, or even more. The guy is extremely entertaining, man. I really hope he goes all the way to the top. That's the kind of guy you want to see at the top. He just doesn't give a damn about anything. Just fights, loves using his hands and feet, knocking out people, choking out people. Not much wrestling. I'm a huge fan of Habib and Islam, but watching people get mauled is enjoyable. However, watching people get knocked out and styled upon, and the way he fights is incredible. He's not as disrespectful as MVP. Michael Venom Page. Not, I mean, no one is as disrespectful as that guy, man. He's a legend at that. But he is quite disrespectful. I mean, Holland can be disrespectful. The guy talks to you, gets you confused. You remember what he did to Jack Souza, man. That was disgusting. He had him talking for a little bit. What's up? How you doing? Boom, get knocked out real quick. I've never seen a knockout from the ground like that before. The guy is extremely talented, but his big issue, and the issue that has been haunting Adesanya, and though he knows how to manage it, is wrestling. Wrestling is extremely important in the sport nowadays. I mean, look at the champs. Most of them are amazing wrestlers. It's incredible. You have to be a wrestler nowadays. You gotta know how to wrestle, or at least have an incredible takedown defense. That's what separates Adesanya from other strikers. His takedown defense is immaculate. Now, Holland needs to work on that because I really want to see him at the top. The guy is very fun, he's very entertaining. Remember the new meme he made? This one, yeah. The guy is special. He's a very special, and he's special inside the ring and outside the ring, and that's what you'll have to see. I really hope he keeps this going. And like I said, just work on your wrestling, man. And much respect and appreciation to you. Hey, thank you guys for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I will keep on posting news about MMA. It's been a passion of mine for quite some time now, and I'm having a lot of fun publishing videos about it and talking about it. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll be posting more and more. Every time I see something interesting that's worth mentioning, worth discussing, I'll post something about it, and I'll look forward to your feedback in the comments. Let me know how you feel about certain topics. I've just recently posted a video about what happened to Cain Velasquez. It was horrible to see, man, and I gave my thoughts about that. You can find that video in my channel. I'll post it at the end of this video. So just make sure, guys, you subscribe, hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it if you also leave a comment and let me know what you think about whatever it is that I'm discussing in these videos. Let me know what you think about Kevin Holland. Do you think he's gonna be a champion one day? Do you think he can overcome his shortcomings in wrestling? Or does that even not matter at this point? So thank you guys. See y'all next time, man.
To make my move before the time gets away. Till then I'm ticking. I've been clocking in shifts all day. Ticking. I've been running through the streets all night. Oh.